So, interesting show so far. So, let's go to Titans, episode 2. Okay, so episode 2, season 2. What has happened in season 2, episode 2 so far?
Still not a lot. I think they're still slow building, but so in the beginning of the episode, a villain called Dr. Light was freed or broke up. Somehow he was able to get out of prison. I don't really know exactly the particulars of that because they just showed like...
You think it was Slade?
I think it was
it could have been.
I heard swords.
Yeah.
I heard
Swords.
I was like, okay,
so
right.
he broke free. Apparently he has some history with the old version of the Titans team. And he knows who they are in real life, so that's also an issue, I guess. So basically the episode starts, I think, with was it Hawk and Dove when they were in wherever the fuck they're at?
Yeah, you can start with that.
Yeah, well, the Hawk and Dove are like in like Montana
cabin
or some shit. Yeah, with horses and shit. Hank is drug and I guess alcohol free. He's in recovery, and they're like training horses and living in Montana, trying to stay out the life. And Dawn is secretly still fucking doing some Dove shit, bringing down meth labs and shit.
The fact that the nigga got mad at the fact that she was fighting crime, I'd be like, yo, the nigga came in here. How long?
Well,
because
a month.
She was in a coma, like
because she almost died, nigga.
Yeah, but don't be out fighting crime without me.
She recovered surprisingly well from that. I gotta be honest with you.
What, coma?
She fell off the top of a roof.
Building.
Floor, earth, a month ago. Like,
so did the Shredder. Yeah. So did the Shredder. That nigga came back the second movie like nothing happened.
His face.
Yo, Casey,
did he crush that nigga in the thing though?
Casey Drones crushed that nigga on purpose. Oops.
You right.
And then put him in a fucking pile. That nigga came back like, I challenge.
Asians is resilient, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. That's not even racist. It might be. If that's racist, I apologize.
But that shit,
I do.
That movie is so fucking good. Bro.
Asians are resilient.
They're not.
Every time
I don't know.
Yo,
I don't know.
That Ninja Turtle movie is so fucking good. Man.
The second one?
The first one.
Oh, the first one. Yeah, the first one was really good.
Oh, the rat.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit. Yo, who was the voice of Shredder?
You got Google.
Matter of fact, like Pat, don't say Jack.
Pat, so Jack.
The second one wasn't as good because they toned the violence down.
It was more commercial.
They didn't actually hit anybody with their weapons and shit like that.
Yeah, they didn't.
They like made it so there was less violence.
Yeah, that's what they always used to do in the 90s.
It's like, oh, it's for kids.
First movie's a hit. Oh, let's commercialize it. Okay. Yeah. But wherever that was, good ass voice.
Yeah, why you do that? Titans. So So anyway, they're in Montana, or wherever the fuck they at, and they're just like living their drug free life. And he's upset that she's doing this shit because she's like, they both agreed that the life wasn't good for them and leads him down. And she was like, for me, I can do the shit. James Sato.
That's what it was?
I don't think you can say James in a Japanese accent.
James. Saito Kamitaya.
I was gonna ask you not to bring that up so we wouldn't get here.
That shit hot. No wonder why I like that. I get it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I get it.
I don't even fucking know anymore.
That's why they like sub, because of the voices.
Life spirals in all directions.
Yeah. Yeah, but Dawn was like, you know what? You can't do it because you're gonna be on drugs.
Basically, she's like,
you don't want
I can handle it. You can't. Nigga.
Yeah, you can't, nigga. So what you say to me? Huh?
So
doing this for us.
So like, there in the beginning of the episode, there was some kid, I guess, that was fresh off of drugs or whatever, and
that was the dude that was on the horse.
Yeah, the dude was on the horse.
He's teaching
him how to ride the horse or whatever, trying to like channel the fucking
the horses in the bag, all that shit.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Did y'all know that one of the people from Ninja Turtles
had a horse in the back?
He liked a bunch of our pictures on Instagram.
Wait, what?
One of the voices for He was the voice. He was either the voice or the person in the suit for Leonardo in
For real?
Ninja Turtles 2.
For real?
Mark Queso.
Oh, for real?
Casso.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? That's
Talk about what you're talking about.
Did you not watch Titans?
Yeah, I watched it.
all right.
Yeah. So anyway, so the kid that Hank was helping, somehow Dr. Light got to him, and I guess he can like
Kevin Baconed him.
Yeah.
He put that shit into him and said,
I don't know what to talk
Like,
about.
"Yeah."
Because that
And
pisses
then
me off.
blew the fuck out.
Because that pisses me off to no end.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Fucking
The man that can adapt to anything cannot adapt to
a jawbreaker.
that shit infuriates me.
Tamale, nigga. Tamale took him out.
Anyway, Dr. Light infused his body with light, blew him up. They got out, so they called Dick. It was like, oh shit, Dick, Dr. Light's free from jail. He's going after niggas. Oh shit, you should be careful. He's like, all right, cool, bet, got you, dog, whatever. Switch over to the Titans. The Titans is learning.
I wish that was the conversation. All right, dog, I got you.
Titans out.
Titans out. Blam.
So we shift to the tower. The tower. They're training. He's trying to make them into a team and all that kind of shit. And then on the news, there's some chick with one eye running around doing some wild shit, getting chased with the cops. And Dick was like, "Oh, I'm gonna save her because she got power, or she can do karate shit." So it's like, "Oh, she like y'all. I'm gonna add her to the team." And he was like, "All right, cool. Hey, dog, you want to join the team?" She was like, "Nah, I don't know y'all niggas.
I don't know y'all niggas.
I ain't fucking with strangers."
Right.
So basically, most of the episodes is him trying to convince her to be part of the show. He calls Batman. Again, Batman seems way too fucking nice.
Yeah, he is.
He seems way too nice to me. I don't know. He just seems...
I feel like Batman should be more busy.
Yeah, more busy, more out fucking judo kicking niggas in the throat. Every time he call a nigga, he at home just chilling. Like,
Right.
Yeah, right.
how Batman not Batmaning? Like, I'm like, come on,
Batmaning.
throw a ninja star at a nigga or something. Nigga go, ka-cha! Or something. But he's like, but whatever. He at home reading fucking Japanese literature, as one does on a Thursday night.
Right.
While sipping some cognac. So he's like, I need advice, whatever. What should I do? He's like, look, you gotta, let her make her own choices type of shit. So he was getting ready to take her somewhere because she's like, I'm not gonna fuck with y'all. And then like they noticed like this exploding light in the back of the car because Dr. Light tried to kill him. So because he I guess knows who the old Titans are, so he's attacking them. And then the other storyline is Starfire and Donna are, I guess, they're working together as cops or whatever, the fuck they're doing, and they're trying to chase down some villain named Shimmer. They found her, caught her. And then I like that's the one thing I do like about the show is how they just like have the casual just name drops of stuff to show you that the world is bigger than this. Like when Jason Todd was talking, he name dropped Aqualad, so we know Aqualads exist. And then
Donna got a call
from Roy Harper,
which is Speedy. Now, are they gonna incorporate Speedy or Arsenal?
I have no idea. I mean, he's the same person.
Because
I think
Speedy was his name when he was with Green
Arrow. His Green Arrow
when he
sidekick.
joined
Arsenal.
the Titans, he was with when he joined the Titans, he was Arsenal.
Yeah.
But then
Or he'd be Red Arrow too.
But then when he went off by himself, he was Red Arrow.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know which version or persona, if they even show him.
most likely Arsenal because you remember
It's more violent.
Dick was telling him, he was like I think Jason Todd was making fun of him. He's like, "Oh, this whole thing is full of sidekicks. What you talking about?" He's like, "No, we broke up to make our names for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's why we changed our shit." So he might be Arsenal.
He might be Arsenal.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, but it's just the fact that Roy Harper exists, period. And it's like a casual thing. It's like not a big deal. It's like, oh yeah, I got a call from Roy.
Yeah.
Hey Roy, what's up, dog? And I don't know why every phone conversation I have goes like that. But
Hey, what up, dog?
Hey, what up, dog? But that's how they go. So they fucking that's just character building and showing them connecting and showing that they're growing to like each other, blah blah blah. And then it sort of ends with
Starfire getting captured.
So I like how they're gonna start incorporating that because obviously she's a princess from where she's from, and so they're gonna probably like, oh, you gotta come back to us. We're like, oh, we gotta save Corey because these niggas is kidnapping women.
Do they incorporate more black people? Like is Corey?
I think her whole race is gonna be black. That's what it seems like because the other dude is black, which is cool with me.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not cool with me, but I'm saying like, would that have any bearing on like the culture or like
No, I don't think they're gonna be
with like fans.
Oh, with the fans?
Would they have a problem they got a whole black planet out there?
Why not?
It's hard to say.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
White fear for Black Panther.
These white people are very difficult to read sometimes. I'm uncertain what will trigger them. I'm sure they were not. I know they for a fact they were very upset that Starfire was black, and it was like it's one thing was just Starfire when it's like, oh, the whole planet is full of Negras. Maybe this might not be for them, but we'll see. I hope not, because they're orange skinned aliens normally, so that's not white either.
Right.
Yeah, so we make a bunch of black people. We don't gotta spend all that money on fucking costuming for like paint and shit. We could just have melanin be the paint.
Just niggas.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't want to say the niggas.
Yeah,
I say niggas all the time.
Right.
So basically the episode ends because they didn't know who Rose was.
Yeah,
they had no idea. So on their own, Beast Boy and Jason Todd were like using facial recognition to try to figure out who the fuck she was.
Well, now they took her eye patch which had blood on it. I guess they did some DNA shit.
And they were doing facial recognition too, I think. They saw her face on the screen and whatever, like, and they to find out like, oh, she's Rose Wilson.
Yeah, her last name's Wilson,
and
which is
Slade Wilson's daughter, who is Deathstroke. So obviously Deathstroke. Jason Todd knows who Deathstroke is.
You're right.
For whatever reason. Obviously, we don't know what the exact connection and everything is, but that's basically what it was. It's just them. They're just setting, because obviously the first episode was the end of all the shit that happened for last season.
Yeah.
And this is them, I guess, starting to try to get the wheels working. So Dr. Light is free. Obviously, he got some type of vendetta against the old Titans. And obviously, he's coming for them niggas, so they got to do that. And then now Corey's in some type of danger. So now they got, or whatever. So they're gonna, obviously that's going to incorporate. I don't know how they all tie it together per se, but eventually we'll get there.
Okay.
But it was cool.
I just hope the next episode. I just hope they won't wait too long to give Dick his Nightwing suit.
Yeah, no. Well, they haven't suited up yet. So.
Yeah, they haven't suited up yet.
But they mentioned it a little bit. He's like, wait, because Jason Todd was like, wait, if I'm Robin,
who are you? He's like, that's a good question.
But he don't feel like anyone is ready to go out in the field, so I guess they're still training. But it's until they get that threat of Dr. Light and possibly Deathstroke that they actually.
And I did see like I don't know, behind the scenes videos with them.
Hawk and Dove are supposed to join them as well.
Yeah. So after their cabin blew up, they called them, like, they're heading towards the tower. So they'll be moving their way towards the children. And then obviously when he was helping the kid learn how to ride the horse and shit, she's like, oh, you're good at training kids. So obviously I think that's like a thing for like, oh, he's gonna help him train the kids too.
One of them gonna die.
Yeah.
One of the kids?
Hawk or Dove gonna die.
It better be Hawk.
Yeah, I think it's more significant if
Dove
better be
dies.
Hawk. I mean, she's sexy, but if Dove dies, that gives him more of like a angry vigilante storyline.
They kill Minka Kelly. I'm not watching the show anymore.
You are.
I am gonna, but I'm gonna be less happy about it.
All right.
Kill fucking Minka Kelly. What's wrong with you, nigga?
What's wrong with you niggas, man? What's the fuck wrong with you?